Hey everybody, and welcome to a new kind of video I'm making. It's a crash course on computer maintenance. Not the kind of computer maintenance where you have to take apart the hard drive and the motherboard and clean all that out, but basic computer maintenance for keeping good space, good performance, and not really having a slow, sluggish computer. Instead, having a super fast computer that can run a lot of awesome processes for you. So let's go ahead and kick things off. So first things first, everyone knows you need a good, decent antivirus program on your computer. Now, I have here a good one that I have been trying recently, but has proven very, very effective. It's a program called Glarey Secure Anywhere. The subscription is $30 annually, but you can get a 14-day trial to try it out. And I really like this program. I've only used it for today, but it's come recommended from my professor, and according to the statistics on the website, it is a very fast, very effective anti-security program that also doesn't take up very much space on your hard drive. And what's really good is that it has a very, very quick scan speed. So we're going to go ahead and do a custom scan here. We're going to do a quick scan. Start the scan. Boom. Just so I can work real quickly. Alrighty, it's been done. A 9-second quick scan versus on Norton, the same quick scan only does, it takes 2.5 minutes. So that's obviously a big improvement right there. You can close that now. A second thing you're going to want to do is, you know how they all store those temporary files on your computer and the junk like that? We're going to want to make sure that we keep those numbers down, because all the temporary files that are stored on your computer can junk up a ton of space, and we want to get rid of that so that we can have as much space as possible. So the way we do that is we use a program I found called Ccleaner, which is a computer cleaner program and gets rid of a bunch of temporary files. Yeah, ignore that. It's a trial version, but there's also a free version. I'm trying the Ccleaner Professional right now, but you can get the Ccleaner free. It basically does the same thing. Before you begin, what you want to make sure is you uncheck the Recent Documents tab here in Windows Explorer. Otherwise, your lovely jump lists right here, they'll get unpinned and erased and that kind of stuff. In addition, under Applications, you're going to make sure you uncheck your Internet History, because if you do that, then it's going to clean out a bunch of stuff that you don't want deleted, like, well, basically your Firefox history. Alright, so we're going to analyze the computer and see what we can do here. Alrighty, so we can free up 732 megabytes of space. When you install this for the first time, that's going to be in gigabytes. For me, it was about 3 gigabytes of space that I could clean up. So we're going to go ahead and run the cleaner. And it'll take a sweet little time because it's doing a thorough job. Bada bing, bada boom, it's all cleaned. Also, we have the registry cleaner right here, which we can use for cleaning up registry goodness. Scan for issues. Give it a sec to do its stuff. There we go, a bunch of registry stuff that we can go ahead and get rid of. We don't need to back up the registry. We're going to go ahead and fix all selected issues, and boom. That's it for Ccleaner. Alrighty, so next up, we're going to want to work on getting some more junk that Ccleaner may have missed in the process. So what we're going to use for that is Superantispyware. Once again, it's free. I love free. And this will help us get rid of spyware, not just the easy ones. I want to see that, please, thank you. So we're going to go ahead and scan the computer. We're going to do a quick scan. And it will scan for spyware and tracking cookies and the like. This typically finds issues that Ccleaner misses. Let's see if it finds an issue today. Alrighty, it didn't find anything, which I'm not going to complain about because it means no one's spying on me. Alright, we also have some system tools in here. I haven't really used them at all, but you can feel free to poke around. Like with the Super Delete file remover, you can delete stuff and also install more programs, yada yada yada. And now things are going to get interesting here. This next one I'm going to show you has a lot of the wonderful features which you can use to help clean up your computer and get rid of unwanted junk. The program is called Glarey Utilities. We're going to go ahead and fire that up. Yes, I want to launch that. If I hadn't wanted to launch that, I wouldn't have told you to do it, computer. Alrighty, so first off we have, on the main page, we have the Startup Manager, which you can use to see like what programs and applications start up when you start your computer. So we can go ahead and tell it, I don't want that to start at the launch. And let's see here. We don't really need that to start at launch. We don't need that or that. And you can basically go in and you can get down the amount of programs that start when you start up the PC. I'm going to turn those off. So you can go ahead in there and do that. And then what we also have over here is one-click maintenance, which will clean your registry, shortcuts, spyware remover, disk repair, track erasers, temporary files cleanup, and startup manager. We'll go ahead and scan for issues and see what we can find here. Yeah, we got 6 registry issues. We're going to go ahead and take care of that once the scan completes. Got 7 shortcut problems. No spyware, which is good. Disk repair will take a little while because it's got to do a bit more in-depth analyzing or whatever. I'm not sure what it does. It's like a several stage process. I've not really watched it through because, you know, I've had other things to do. That shouldn't take too long though. We should be done in a couple of minutes. Yeah, see, there were a lot of tracking issues there. 4,000. We can actually look in here and see where the tracks are. We got 15 apps in the temporary files, yada 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 yada. Alrighty, gotta get through there. It's probably gonna be a lot of temporary files that we have to clean up here. Alright, so there we go. 729.25 megabytes of temporary files we can clean up, so we can go ahead and repair the problems, and let's see Glarey Utilities do its work. We're gonna ignore this Norn pop-up because Norn is useless. Not even joking. I'm gonna get into some of the more deep features here in a moment, and we'll be able to explain. I'll be able to defend that statement right there, and you'll see it's true. Alrighty, come on, almost there. Ccleaner could probably resolve a lot of these issues, but I did not turn on browser cat sheet in that program. And so that's why I guess Glarey is having to pick up a bit of the slack there. I really should change that setting because Glarey always cleans the cat sheet, and you know, might as well have Ccleaner take care of that before we get to this step. Perfect. Alrighty, now on to the fun part. In advanced tools, we have a lot of things we can use. We have the disk cleanup tool. And we see that even after all that, we can still free up 8 megabytes of space. So we're going to go ahead and clean that up right there. Because I love space. Gotta have it cleaned up. We can do a registry repair as well. There should be no problems, but you know, every once in a while one might pop up. Looks like we'll be good though. Indeed we are, so no need to do anything here. In Optimize and Improve, we have the Startup Manager, which you did before. The disk defrag, we don't really need to do that. And now the really fun part, the Memory Optimizer. No, that's the wrong one. I was thinking of a different thing. We have the Registry Defragger, which will defrag a bunch of space. Nothing needs to be running, and you need to disable your Antivirus Program to do it. Do I want to do that now? I'm not going to do that because I'm recording and that might mess it up. We have the software update tool, which will tell you which tools and stuff you can do. Privacy security has a bunch of helpful information like the file encryptor. You can encrypt files and hide them from people who want to attack them. There's a special little icon down there for the memory optimizer. I'm going to close that. On files and folders is where things get cool though. We have the disk space analyzer here. And what we can do is we can have it scan all my local drives right now. So it's going to go ahead and do that. And when it does that, it's going to show you what folders on your computer have the largest files. Knowing that, you can go in and see what those big files are. And if they are files you do not need, you can go in and delete them. For example, we have 86 gigabytes here in the users folder. That's one of the biggest folders on the OS drive. Followed by Windows, followed by the program files, and then program data. We go into users, we'll see that, oh, my user profile has the most stuff in it. We go in here, we see that, not surprisingly, most of the stuff is taken up by music. We can go in here, we can narrow it down to iTunes. And then iTunes Media, you get the point. Basically, you can go in through this process and locate all the big files on your computer. Then, you can go in and delete the files that are too big and free up a ton of space. Doing this, using the combination of Ccleaner, Glarey, and... Why are you not opening? I told you to open. Glarey and Superantivirus scanner thingy. I was managed to bring my space up from 272 gigabytes of space to 303 gigabytes of space. It's at 301 right now because I have a video that I exported a couple days ago and it takes up about 2 gigabytes of space that I've yet to delete. But think of that. From 270 to 301, even just doing that example. That is roughly 30 gigabytes of space I was able to free up using these three tools combined. Compare that to when I was trying to use Norton to delete the temporary files and the scans for that. I only got roughly 100 and something megabytes back. That's not much. That's why I'm kind of making this video to show off the fact that if you use these tools, you should be able to have a similar outcome to what I've had working with these programs. You should be able to get a lot of space back and a performance enhancement possibly. I know that it's really awesome being able to show off the 35-second startup time, which is 67%, which I mean 67% of users have slower startup times than I do, so that's pretty awesome right there. So now you know these programs, they are quite helpful. You can get paid versions and they have more features and stuff, or you can just use the free versions. If I feel like it, I'll put the links to the programs in the description below. You should be able to use them to really greatly improve the performance of your computer. I would highly recommend you do that because I had a professor here at Francisco University recommend these programs to me about a week ago, and I have seen a drastic improvement in my computer's performance, space, and just about everything. So I would highly recommend you looking into these programs and getting them on your computer so that you can as well enhance the performance and free up a lot of the space that's hogged by temporary files and browser caches. With that, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play video.